Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another video. We talking Hollywood hot topics. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, first I wanted to get into you guys is Wendy. So it looks as if so at this point, Wendy is still trying to save face. So I can't even explain the story a certain way, because it's one person's words against the other. We have yet to see proof of either side of the story. Apparently, Wendy says that she has resigned from her position teaching at Wesleyan University, and the university has claimed that they let her go. I feel like they did let her go, and she's trying to save face still. My whole thing is with Wendy, it's like, why are you still trying to save face? We already know you be finessing at this point. So it's like, at this point, like, whatever they would have put out there, as long as it's not going to mess up your case and make it worse than what it is, then like, who gives a crap? Because at this point, like, you're already at like the bottom of the low. So it's like you trying to save face now, it's making you look worse. They said, according to the associate professor Courtney Patterson Fay has taken over Wendy's class, the sociology of reality TV, race, colorism, and xenophobia. For the rest of the semester, students were reportedly notified through an email from the center director, who explained that Wendy would no longer be teaching. Some students say the news came as a shock, described Wendy as cool and funny in class. Wendy do seem like she'd be a rise teacher, though. One even said they were emailing her about an assignment when they learned she wouldn't be back. As a reminder, Wendy and her husband were hit with 16 counts, including felony insurance fraud, conspiracy, and making false statements to police after alleging staging a home burglary and claiming nearly $500,000 in fake insurance losses. Now, I really feel like she was let go just because it would give the school a bad look, especially if one of their professors are literally, up for fraud. So that's why I feel like they made that decision. I think Wendy's trying to do this to make it look as if she's not losing everything and that she's taking a step back. Apparently, they filmed the after show. So Bravo does these after shows to where they have the women watch the show back and give their commentary on it. They filmed the after show, and she was supposed to be paired up with Stacy, but she was not there. So I'm guessing she probably decided to not show up for that. Some people are saying, oh, Bravo's going to try to cut contact with her. I don't think so. I think Bravo's going to try to milk the situation. The reason why the Wife Swat episode was cut is I think it was because it was too fresh. I think that's the only reason why Bravo cut that episode. But going on for this next season, I don't see Andy and them cutting ties with her at all. They want to see all of this play out. If they were to do that, once again, Wendy has a lawsuit on her hands. And that may be the lawsuit that may be able to get you out of the financial crisis. Not gonna lie, Wendy, you should try to get Bravo not to bring you back. No, when you really think about it, like, yeah, I gotta think about it like this. She's gonna owe a lot of money to the government, right? So in order to pay that back, you're gonna need some money. So Bravo's not gonna upfront you that money, of course. So a way to get that is to possibly get into some, legal dealings with them if you feel discriminated against. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it all could kind of go. I'm trying to be funny, but in a realistic sense, that's kind of something that would work in her favor. But once again, I don't think Bravo's going to cut ties with her, you guys. Andy loves Wendy. The whole 4 degrees thing. Why do you think he went on the podcast and he said he was disappointed? There's a reason why he said he was disappointed. It's because he likes her. He would never be disappointed in somebody he didn't like. For Kenya, we all know Andy did not like Kenya. Was he disappointed? No. He was just like, ugh. He was more annoyed than anything that she did that with Brie Edie. So that's why I don't think there's going to be any ties cut at all. But Wendy, please stop saving face. Nobody cares at this point. We see you for who you are. Okay? We have been peeped your game a long time ago. But so it's like, you trying to save face now, it's not going to do anything different. Next I wanted to get into, y'all, is Mario. So he's facing some criticism by how he talks to a cameraman. Apparently, He was at a concert. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Performing, singing. Next thing you know, a cameraman came on and they were a little too close for comfort. You should have hit him with the "You left me for somebody else. You left me for somebody else." Nigga, please. My whole thing is, see, this is why certain celebs get a bad rep that they're divas. Cause why the hell you talking to this man as if he banged your girl? I remember this one time, right? I have a homegirl, right? I went to her to an event because she does like dances. She's not a stripper, you guys. She does those carnival appearances. You know them girls that be coming out with the big feathers and they be like da, 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 boom. So one day I was like her assistant. That's my friend. So I was like, let me help her out. Boom. I went there to help her out, right? And then I'm videoing it while she's at the party. Mind you, like nobody at the party is caring that I'm videoing it because she needed it for footage, not only for the organization that she's with that hires her for those events. Plus, she wanted it also because she wanted to audition for the show. So I'm like filming and stuff like that, and with her phone because I was doing it with her phone, not my phone. And the dude, and I'm looking at my phone too at the same time because I'm getting blown up through her phone about the dude, the DJ there. I guess he's like the management of it at that time. He's like, "Oh my God, you guys are embarrassing me." Da, 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 da. He was just acting all rude and shit. I'm like, fuck nigga, please. And you act like I do this on a regular. Mind you, I wasn't in the way. Nobody cared that I was doing it. And I was filming her, not any of the guests. So who give a crap? Like, some people just do the most in situations where it does not require to be. Okay. And this is one of them instances. I mean, damn. And my whole thing is I've seen people at concerts where cameramen are usually on stage. They're filming you and then they're filming the crowd at the same time. That's why I'm confused. I've been to many concerts where you see cameramen on stage filming or they're filming onto the side. They're either on stage or filming onto the side. So I don't get why he reacted like this. All that cursing was not needed. But he did apologize. He said people are misinformed by the Fresno situation. No one told us the cameraman was shooting my set. I got to the show 10 minutes before my performance and went on stage multiple times while seeing the cameraman through my peripheral. I got distracted and one time almost tripped over a speaker trying to make sure I'm not walking in the same direction as him. He was too far down stage. A cameraman is not supposed to be that far down stage unless he's with you, shooting with you that close for a reason. It can really throw you off. In the midst of all of that, while walking backstage, right, I got frustrated, and that's when I said, yo, you got to get them off stage. Also, by the way, you need to cuss your team out the same way you cuss that fuck nigga out. Because to me, this is more of your team's fault than the cameraman's fault. Because why the hell they letting somebody up on stage that you have no idea they're going to be on stage? So that's your team. I will take accountability for being 0 to 100 type of person. And this is why I stay out of the way. Also, you saying you have an anger problem. When a nigga say, this is why I stay out the way, they got an anger issue. You hear me? Okay? They're going to be just like to slap somebody silly when somebody say, I stay out the way for a reason. Most of the time. I never want one recorded incident to wipe away the work I've done as a person to take out of y'all mouths in the blogs. Well, you made it to the blogs. And my mouth. I've performed under all types of circumstances. I'm a very professional person, through and through. Anybody who works with me knows that. To the cameraman, you got caught in the crossfire, my boy, and I'm sorry. First of all, that's not a genuine apology. You're not going to call me my boy. I cannot stand when people do shit like that. It's like, I'm not a pup. I cannot stand when people do that. Little bro, all that shit, bitch. I cannot stand when niggas do that. Trying to little boy you. Like, ew. Meanwhile, half of them stay with the mama. It broke as all ever. Ugh. Let me stop speaking from personal experience. Anyways, and I'm sorry you had to experience that. It was nothing personal. You're welcome to come and shoot with me on tour. It'll be nothing but us tour, and we could do it the right way. To the fans who were triggered, I love you. To you bots, fuck off. If I were the cameraman, I ain't coming on stage with you. But once again, camera work nowadays is a rarity. Inflation has gotten extremely bad. So any gig you can get as a camera person, whether it be photography or videography, you're gonna take it. So I could pretty sure on my, my top dollar that this man did take the job and is going on tour with Mario. Because once again, the jobs out there for that field right now is a scarcity, especially in this inflation. Because right now everybody's doing everything themselves because they're not trying to pay because inflation is so fucking high, thanks to certain people that's in power. Okay, so I feel like he will take the job. That is good though. He apologized, even though I don't think he apologized the right way. I feel like he could have, been a little bit more genuine with his apology. But we're gonna give him a E for effort. Okay, we're not even gonna give you an A. All right. So there's rumors that K Michelle and Drew Sidora have gotten into it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We all have seen the followings and the unfollowings. We could already kind of tell that K Michelle's not really feeling her just due to social media activity. I will say K Michelle will do herself a big service if she comes on this season, ration it the fuck up. Like Megan said, I'm not ratchet, bitch. You're rationing it the fuck up. Okay? You're ratchet the up, like she said. Like she could do herself a big disservice if she does this. Apparently, there was rumors coming out that her and Drew had a scene, and she was like, "You can't sing, okay? You sing like a damn girl, or your husband got a peach like he was a housewife." I'm playing. She ain't saw that, but that's in my mind. I'm making it up. You hear me? So there were rumors that they got into it, and it almost got physical. Well, K Michelle took to Twitter and basically said, all the rumors are fake, yeah. And basically, these are all lies. She says that these are lies and that this is all just made up information. She says, stop lying on me. I haven't swung or had any type of physical altercation with anyone in years. I have a whole career and a lot I'm working towards. I'm a grown woman. It's not cute or cool. Leave me alone. To make up something like that and paint me as violent of any sorts is crazy. A complete lie. I don't fight. I'm grown. Leave me alone. And then she said, the audacity. I would never fight someone whose edges and eyebrows are in a fight daily. No. K Michelle tweets stuff like this and don't think rumors are going to be made up that you're in conflict with another cast member. Clearly, you're shading somebody. And Drew be looking. Here's the thing: I'm sick of people coming on the show coming for Drew. It really be pissing me off. Like it really grinds my gears. You know how it grinds Peter Griffin's gears? It grinds my gears how they do that to Drew. They come on this show and they come directly for Drew, and it bothers me. Although Drew does put herself in certain situations, I feel as if she's like an easy target on this show. The moment K Michelle was announced on this show, I knew there was going to be a storyline of Drew and K Michelle's music versus each other, which kind of sucks because they're going to try to make it seem like, oh, you guys are turning this into Love and Hip Hop. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, this is why we didn't want her on the show because of Love and Hip Hop. So I kind of wish she played it smarter. I wish K Michelle had came in there and played nice with Drew and actually maybe became bestie booze with her. I know it wouldn't be authentic reality television, but I'd rather prefer that than them saying, because this is what the audience is going to say. Mark my words. Date this October 15th, okay, 2025. They are going to say, you came on this show and you ratcheted the fuck up. You turned it into Love and Hip Hop. That's what they're going to say. So I kind of wish she didn't do that. Although I don't think maybe they almost got to fisticuffs, but I do know that they've been getting into it this season. That's been like 100% confirmed at this point. So I kind of wish she didn't do that, y'all. But we'll see when the season does air. And yeah, Glorilla, you need to get a new team. A stat, okay? New security. I would fire all of them. So there was a man that recorded himself going into Glorilla's like dressing room and eating her food, touching all in her food with his nasty hands. Oh my God, it's the grunty. We ain't need all that now.
Glorilla gonna be mad as a bitch. Oh.
And he breathing heavy. Oh my God. Glorilla, you should throw all that food out, and I would have fired my security right then and there. I would have had to have new security flued out. Because people think this is funny, but it's really not. Because a lot of things could have happened. One, she could have been in the dressing room. Who knows who this man is? Secondly, he could have easily poisoned the food. To me, that's the scariest of it all. Because you don't know somebody was in your shit. You eating it. Next thing you know, you're not feeling okay. Man.
Damn, Glorilla. Thank you, Glorilla. Oh.
I just don't get how security of somebody this big in status could let this even happen. Like, this isn't like your mom and pop love hip hop artist. Like, she's like Grammy Award winning. Glorilla. So it's like, how the fuck this is how you know we're in an inflation and we're in a crisis, because people are able to do things like this. Like, imagine something like this could have never happened a decade ago. Imagine somebody sneaking into Mariah Carey's dressing room. So imagine somebody sneaking into Nicki Minaj's dressing room. Like, that's just not gonna happen. But now it's like we're in a day age now where like anything fucking goes. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Okay. Now Kim K dropped a new Skims panty, giving an illusion of a hairy kitty. Okay. They say Kim took to social media to announce the surprise release of her $32 micro string thongs with a twist. The new panties, named the Ultimate Bush, covered in faux hair with different colors and textures, from bushy to red curly coils, brown straight hair, the more. She has y'all covered. Okay. She even has the kinky hair for the black girlies. You know, it's crazy. Had she released this before Cowboy Carter tour, let me tell y'all, I was telling this to people. People would have worn leather pants at the tour, and they would have put the panties over the crotch. And you know it would have been the gays too. And they would have did that. They would have overkilled that. It would have been the leather chaps with this on top of it, okay? At a G-string with their booty out. And then the girls would have been getting stopped at the door because they would have been like, it's fashion, it's Cowboy Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kim, you released it at the wrong time. Had you released it earlier, you know, it would have been a little bit better, okay? Now, Tammy Roman, you guys, is getting some criticism. Some people are calling her ignorant. Some people are calling her homophobic. I did watch the full clip, and she talks about how her daughter's girlfriend cannot attend the graduation. Meanwhile, she has another daughter who's had graduations before, and the other daughter is straight. Jazz, if you guys don't know, is gay. If you're hiding under a rock, which, by the way, Tammy, this is what I don't get about parents. You've been knowing your kid gay before they even tell you. Why do parents act so like traumatized when the kid says it? You know it before the kid says it. So why do you feel so, oh my God? The moment we laid our eyes on that girl, we could tell she was a mini stud. No shade. She was a STEM. She was a STEM. She was a STEM. Yeah. She was a STEM. Yeah. She was the strap. She grabbed it. She stroked it up in her. She was a STEM. Yeah. Like, we all saw that. So that's always that bothers me with Black parents. It's just like, you'll be knowing before the kid even open their mouth and even let that come out of your mouth. You know they're a little sweet. You know they're a little bit of a stud.
Right? Mm-hmm. Getting my degree, and
she can't be in the
she can't be there.
She can't.
Do you get what I'm saying? My girlfriend can't be there.
Why? That's true.
Exactly. There's moments that my people have. Thank you. Let's speak about it if we're going to speak about it. Let's speak about it.
Be there.
And I knew not to even tell. I told her, but she knew. She was like, "Okay, I can't be there." Congrats.
With your other daughter. She's straight, right? Her boyfriend's in the past. She's never been allowed to bring her boyfriends around.
She would be.
And why is what's the difference?
Because thank you. I love it. Now we talking. What you did? You leaned in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That don't seem fair.
Because there's something called confirmation bias, and when people think like you think or appear to be how you are.
And you know what bothers me with Tammy Roman? She uses all these big vocabulary to justify some of her ignorance. Just say you are still not comfortable with your daughter being gay. It's no shade. You don't have to, use all of these terms as if you're getting, direct wording from T.I. for us to get what you're trying to say. Now, she then says that it affects her mental health. I'm going to explain to you why Jazz allows this. It's clear as day.
You're more drawn to those type of people. So my daughter is a heterosexual female. Confirmation bias allows me to accept whatever situation she's presenting versus not really understanding this moment. And so I got to take a step back and figure out how it works for me and how I can be comfortable in that moment, because there's something called mental health that we have to be concerned about. And I got to be concerned about mine. Even though I'm trying to walk with her and love her, I still got to do what's right for me as well.
Okay, but you're not graduating. She is. So
she's graduating.
And this is why I love Candy. Like, shout out to Candy. This could make me cry low key. Like, I feel like Candy does not get her credit enough with how educated she is and how she's such a realist. Like, say what you want, whether you like her on the show or not. That's the one person you could count on to, like, she's not gonna let you tell her you bullshit and she just goes along with it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, shout out to Candy Burris in this moment, because that to me is how you show that you are mentally aware of what's going on. Because regardless or not of her agreeing with the daughter having a girlfriend or not, one, you're not graduating, and two, she's grown as fuck. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the reason why I feel like Jazz allows this is because I think is still Tammy financially taking care of Jazz in some way, form, or fashion. It's clear as day. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you, once an adult becomes an adult and they're 100% financially responsible for themselves and they do not have to rely on any parental figure, certain things they will not allow. So that is why I think Jazz is allowing this, because I think she's still financially responsible for certain things that Jazz does, whether it be paying bills, whether it be paying for something. I think still feel like she owes her that respect in some way. Because certain kids that are out, they wouldn't give a fuck, especially with a big moment like that at graduation and the girlfriend's been with them for some time. You would think she would not care what Tammy says and bring her anyways. But once again, I think it's that financial tie. And I also think it's a lot of fear too. Tammy, I think, scares the fuck out of Jazz. Even watching through Basketball Wives, there's been certain moments Tammy will just and she'll back away because she knows how Tammy gets. We all have seen how Tammy gets. So y'all probably wondering, oh, she don't like Persuasion. Y'all, Jasmine is not with Persuasion from Baddies, okay? She is with another young woman. Now, I tried to find the young woman on the internet, but I was not able to locate her. If you go on Persuasion page, there is no pictures of her and Jazz together. If you go on Jazz's page, there is no picture of her and Persuasion together. She details this in an interview with the No Homo show. Shout out to them if you guys want to check it out. And she exposes the real reason her and Persuasion broke up. This interview was put out about 3 months ago, just to give y'all a heads up of the girlfriend. It is not Persuasion, because that's what I thought so too. I said Persuasion, but then I did some digging and then I found that out.
Oh, okay. So let me say this. I'm graduating, right? Mm-hmm. Getting my degree, and
she can't be in the
she can't be there.
She can't.
Do you get what?
Now, what I'm guessing is the girlfriend, just to put my guess out there, like a big guess out there, I think the girlfriend maybe is not as feminine as Persuasion, just to put a guess out there. And I think that's why Tammy has a little bit of uncomfortableness with it, because from what I remember in Persuasion and Jazz were together, Persuasion spoke very, very highly of Tammy. If my memory recollects me right, she spoke very highly of her. Like, it was like no issue. She loved her, loved her energy, buka baka baka. So I feel like the girlfriend this time isn't the most feminine. If y'all get what I'm, if y'all get where I'm going, Jade, that's what I think's going on. Okay. Now, Nicki Minaj, you guys, for the past few days has been going on a whole lot of social media rants. Make sure you guys follow Evner Entertainment. Shout out to Bree, my blog assistant, you guys. I'm not the only one posting on this page. I do have an assistant, Bree, and she's been helping me out with the post. So thank you so much, Bree. And Nicki Minaj has been going off on Twitter, Instagram. She's been disabling comments. To me, all of these things that she's been displaying online, I don't feel like she has having a mental health episode, because that's what people have been alleging about her online. I think it's more so of she's having a break. Okay, like not more so like a mental break, but she's venting to the point where she's letting it all out just in case something happens to her. She even at one point tweeted, "They don't want me to put out music. Me winning makes me feel like they lost. They're right. However, it didn't have to be this way. Lots of people part ways in business. They know how successful my next album's going to be. Tried to sign Wayne, Drake, me, so they keep wanting to take or stop my money simply because narcissists believe what you work hard belongs to them. Fuming because they can't siphon any more energy, money, blessings, love, grace, joys, peace, the culture. No successful tours, just vibes and payola. Casino. Okay, I'm not going to put the album out no more. No more music. Hope you're happy now. Bye, Barbs. Love you for me," which I'm very disappointed because I've been looking out for the album. I do not think the album is not going to not be put out. I do feel like she's going to put it out. I think she's doing this to kind of scare people and to kind of get more attention on herself in regards to what she's trying to expose. She said a couple of them have been doing it for years. Filed the first report a couple of weeks ago. They're all going to jail. Now, this is in regards to people that she's alleging that used her Amex card without her permission. And she's basically saying people have been stealing money from her. Okay. And the person that, according to Tasha K, that she's alleging that's been allegedly stealing from her is her stylist, DeAndre Taylor, who's pictured here, which somebody said, y'all is so silly on this. Somebody in my comments said, "You damn, it looked like he eat bacon." Somebody gonna talk about it look like he eat bacon. Okay. So Tasha K basically said that aka DeAndre Willis was alleged convicted of credit card fraud back in 2010. Apparently, Nicki isn't the first or his last victim. This is all alleged, of course. Calling all celebrities, hide your purses, stay tuned. I'm waiting on confirmation concerning a doctor that was actually stealing from her as well. And then she also tweeted, Nicki Minaj filed a police report against DeAndre Tristan, the stylist, for stealing money. Other name expected to drop very soon. Okay, so this is what she's going off about. 3 different people in a span of 2 months charging my Amex without permission. Some couldn't even explain why they had the brand new card number. One of the credit card thieves has also been tracking my moves with a tracking device that led right to his own cell phone number. You can't make this ish up. God, LOL. Won't God do it? Yes, he will. A 4th person has been stealing from the Barbs. Oh, bitch. Sitting here smelling like Pink Friday 2 Fergus. Nothing like a hot shower to put everything into perspective. Let's see if they'll go to jail for their ringleaders. Let's see if they save themselves or be a part of a RICO. Hope the group chats were worth it. I gotta show y'all what their responses were. Everyone who got caught said the dumbest ish. Caught red-handed being thieves and worse. I wonder if their other clients know that there's thieves. Okay. Now, a lot of people ended up bringing up the fact that that Cardi B alleged that her own husband was the one that were taking advantage of her. When I read that tweet and I saw Cardi B tweeted that, I thought the same thing too. Something about Mr. Petty has never read, trustworthy, in my opinion. Wears tight clothing. That is already to me a little suspect and trusting, to be honest. So I wouldn't put it past him to do something like this, allegedly. It's just sad seeing her crash out like this. For somebody who's been following Nicki for this long, it's hard to grow up and to see a legend crash out. I don't care if you like her or not. This lady has made our childhoods a lot lighter. It's made it a lot more fun. For the people that enjoy music and that's a music connoisseur like I am, that listens to all types of music, seeing this makes me sad. I don't agree with everything that she does in regards to going back and forth with people on social media and her being a little bit of a hater. But this whole situation to me is sad because clearly there's so much stuff happening behind the scenes that she's not saying clearly, that's making her look as if she's not mentally well, but she cannot say it just due to legal purposes. And that's what you all have to summarize the situation to be. It's sad. It's fucking sad. She even alleged at one point that there is going to be a recent death with R.I.P. D'Angelo, that this organization, which a lot of people are alleging is, you know, Rock Nation, is responsible for. There's going to be a big celebrity death. Like, it's sad. It's sad. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below about some of these topics, and we're out, babies.